The Empire State Building has a fully functional mooring mast for docking, refueling, lightly repairing, and trading passengers with airships. Airships were pretty big when the building was built, and although they're still big, they don't exist anymore and haven't existed since World War II. All the Olympic-class ships, including Titanic, Britannic, and the Olympic, had slots to install naval guns in case they were to be needed in a war. Titanic didn't even make it to the next week, but Olympic and Britannic were pushed into service during the First World War. Britannic didn't use her cannons as she was just a hospital ship and was taken out by a naval mine during the Gallipoli campaign. Don't worry, she wasn't carrying any injured soldiers. The Olympic, however, was a troop ship, which sported some funky camouflage and sunk a damn submarine while ramming it before continuing service for 10 years after the war, before being scrapped, aka a peaceful death for it. The Tommy gun was designed for use in World War I and had some very aggressive names before being called the Thompson submachine gun for commercial use. These names were the Persuader, the Trench Broom, and the Flippin' Annihilator. Also, it was the first ever gun specifically called a submachine gun. The Remington 700 bolt-action sniper rifle and the AWP, most famous for its appearances in Counter-Strike, both fire the exact same cartridge as an M1 Garand, the .308 Winchester. Super American Soldier is wearing red half the time and Super Russian Heavy is wearing blue half the time. Point Nemo is an island in the middle of absolutely nowhere and is so remote that at any given time the nearest person is probably an astronaut. Hitler was a busy man, so busy he frequently invited higher ranking officers to watch some Disney movies with him in his private cinema. Hitler was a rather goofy fellow who smoked a lot, banned smoking, never slept without his good boy, had a single coal black nut, farted like a racehorse, and chugged cake like it was going out of fashion. Kimberley is a nice city in the middle of northern South Africa, which is perfectly normal if you ignore the giant flippin' hole in the middle. It used to be a big diamond mine. If you ever want to kick a South African in the ribs while they're down, just look them in the eyes and say, "Load shedding starts in 55 minutes."